Alright, y'all have asked for the TEKTON tool review. These are all my TEKTON tools here. I'll show y'all what I use the least and what my favorites are. These roller head pry bars, they're probably what I use the least because I don't use them that much for any kind of applications that I do around here. So they just sit around. Those were around $25. These 3/8 impact sockets and this impact driver here, I don't use these that much because if I do use them, I'm just gonna throw this on my air impact and use the bits here, so it's just a lot quicker for me. The actual impact driver, it works really good. I think it's better than the Harbor Freight one if that helps you decide on what you like, but I think this was right around $15, $16 because it's 1/2 inch, but you can get the 3/8 one for cheaper. So these are least used ones. The 3/8 impact sockets here, they're really good. Thick walls, good numbering, real good quality. I just don't use them that much. I'd rather use a chrome socket. This is my favorite out of all my socket set. Really good quality. They've been used really good. Very good quality. The chrome is perfect on them. The ratchet is really good for what it is. I can't remember what tooth it is, but I use it a lot for putting a cheater bar on the end of it and breaking loose lug nuts, and well, not necessarily lug nuts, but bolts and nuts that are stuck that I can't get an impact on. So all the sockets here, it's got your metric and standard here, good sized extensions, and then you have a universal joint, so that's a whole set you can use really for just about anything. I think it was like $40 to $50. I think the impact 3/8 sockets were like maybe 15. My other favorite here is the Pry Bars, the actual, I think it's called angled Pry Bar with the striking caps. This is a 25-inch one. You got a good sized handle here with a good, very grippy surface. They've not busted or bent. I've used them for all types of heavy lifting and putting in like leveling kits and lift kits, bending down the lower control arm, and with the cool in there, and they've all done well. This one's been hit the most probably because it's just the right size for just about everything I do. And then that's a 20-inch here. This is a 12-inch. I don't hit, well, yeah, I guess I kind of do. I don't hit it that much. But I keep a little rubber piece on it for when I don't want to mess up whatever I'm prying on sometimes, but it's been used well. This set right here was like $25. I need to get me I think it's a 30-inch one, a little bit longer. I think it's $60 or $50 by itself. Might be $30 by itself, I don't remember. But here's a TEKTON non-marring hammer. This thing was like $5, $6. I've used it a lot too. You can get these, I think you can get these replaceable heads, but I just hadn't looked at it. I used to use this more before I had my dead blow hammer right here. It's been used a lot too. That's just a Harbor Freight one. I thought about getting TEKTON ones, but Harbor Freight, I was just in the store and picked it up that day, but I use it a lot more than this because it's a lot heavier and I don't have to hit it as much. So it does good for smaller tasks. These are my wrenches. They're perfect to me for whenever I gotta go work on something. I can just grab this case here and go. The reason why I don't have 20, 21, and 22 is because I used to only have 8. This set from 8 to 15, or it might have been 14. I'm not sure, but it was one of the smaller kits. So instead of buying a whole separate kit, I just bought a whole different case and then bought the wrenches to fill in, and I just haven't bought these yet. So these are fine. Like, here's the 13 here. The boxed end is completely good. The chrome job is fine. It's not chipping or anything. They've all been thrown around, used. The 10mm here, all of that's perfect. When you get them, they are gonna have like a chrome, like pieces everywhere inside the case, but I guess that's just some of the leftover whenever they put it in there. But other than that, it's not coming off the wrenches, so you're fine. It's just a little bit in the case. Here's the Allen wrenches. It's a metric set. I like these because you can it just keeps them organized. You got the ball in for speedy tightening and loosening. I can't remember the price on that, but the price on this varies. Right here, my wrench set, because of me buying them separately. But I think these were like $8. This right here, this set was $30 or $25. These are really good. The numbers on them are fine. This one's kind of hard to see because it's dirty, but it ain't etched in there too deep. So if you do spin it on something and kind of dig into it, then it's going to be a little bit harder to see, but you'll figure it out. The walls on them are really thick. They've all been used pretty good. None of them are cracked or broken. This one, I just used it yesterday working on a F250, the wheel bearing assembly. That's why it looks kind of greasy, because I had to use a little bit of WD-40, so it's cleaned up pretty well. Nothing's wrong with it. The only ones I don't use is 30 and 32 and 27, because those are just kind of oddball for what I do. Maybe if I worked on the tractor a little bit more for different types of stuff, I'd probably use them a lot more, but I don't. But these, all this quality here from TEKTON is a lot better than Harbor Freight. I would go with TEKTON over Harbor Freight if you could, if it's easier for you, but if you just need a tool in a pinch, just go with Harbor Freight. If you don't think you're gonna use it that much, like me, I probably would have never, if I known, I wouldn't have gotten these tools here. But I could have just went well Harbor Freight on those. So just make sure the tool you're gonna get is the tool you're gonna want and need before you buy it. I mean, they're pretty cheap, the tools here, and the quality is really good. So even though I did buy these and I don't use them that much, I'm glad that I did because of the quality. I like all of them no matter what. That's just how I am. I like tools. So I'd rather go with TEKTON over Harbor Freight just because of the price and the quality. I like them. I think that y'all will too for the price. So that's the end of this video. Thank y'all for watching.